What up, YouTube? Lamar Fashion back again, and the dust has settled from the Norev sale, and I've got some pieces left, and they're gonna stay in my collection unless somebody really wants them, because I want to free the piece. These are some really nice pieces. I regret not keeping that AMG. Shout out to you, Murder Mitten. You came up, buddy. I bet I don't find that one again. If I do, hey, maybe. Anyway, I've got some pieces for you guys, but first, you guys know I hunt Tomica here locally. And found this one at Big Lou's. That's in Culver City. You guys have seen these on my channel. Tomica Limited, if you're not familiar with this, is basically your basic casting with better paint, better details, rubber tires. They're really nice. This one, Tipo, is some Japanese magazine. Let's free the piece. This packaging is completely rinsed, and we need to just get this thing out of here. I'm just gonna rip it open. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to keep the packaging. I'm not even going to keep the little thing, because that's just sweet. Look at that face. How could you tell that face no? You couldn't. You couldn't deny that face. Awesome in yellow. This reminds me of the first editions by Hot Wheels. In other words, the same color. But better details here. I want you to notice right away where this kills green light. Notice the use of a more reflective paint. Notice you can make out the amber detail. I really enjoy that. This is Tomica Limited, you guys. This is fantastic stuff. This car has a painted metal base. It's in 1/57th scale. So it's a little chunky thing, and that's pretty dope. Got another Tomica. I hunt these on the pegs at local markets, believe it or not. Thankfully, our celebrated ethnic diversity here in Los Angeles affords us really dope die-cast. So that's really awesome. And we're really going to talk about this because, yes, you guys, you are not losing your minds. That is a Toyota Camry. Who finds these things? Who is cracking Toyota Camrys with red label Tomica on YouTube? Anyway, this is completely awesome. If they are, they're probably not speaking English, so that's pretty dope. Really quick around the packaging. They do not give these things away, you guys, at all. Cozy tells me they cost the same thing in Japan, so Tomica just isn't really all that cheap. But Tomica's pretty dope. Let's free the piece. Shout out to you, Travis. I am so sorry, buddy. But the more I thought about it, who the heck is cracking Toyota Camrys? We could take that a step further. Who's really cracking Toyotas other than you? So that's pretty dope. Again, this is a basic casting, and Tomica runs the gamut in terms of scale. Look at this chunky monkey mini versus your itty bitty Camry. So that's pretty cool. What scale are we in here with the Camry? It says 1/64th scale. Very interesting. I will compare that to something some other time. I can't get into that right now because it's time for the blow up, you guys. I've got all this Norev to crack. Apparently, really quick, I've got variations. So that's awesome. Let's crack some Norev. You guys saw the last video. I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to crack my favorite. I'm kind of glad this one didn't go. It's green. Green is my favorite color for cars, really. It's a Citroen DS, which means it's super comfy. And another thing about this, I can't wait to get this out of the package because for you discerning collectors, This bad boy has European bumpers on it. And one day, I'll remember to get my Johnny Lightning out. Let's free the peace. I'll get my Johnny Lightning out. We'll compare the two. I will try to keep the packaging and be a responsible collector because I suppose it is. So I'm going to be responsible. There we go. Awesome. This is from their Citroen collection. The Citroen DS. Very, very nice. I love it. I don't know why. Probably because this is just utilitarian transportation. What scale is this bad boy in? See, so this is 158 scale. And this is 157 scale. So kind of close, but not really. I think they look cool in the same diorama. What do you guys think? Please comment below. We're having too much fun. We're cracking Norev. Thomas, thank you, buddy. What a piece. What more can be said? I'm just going to get this out of the package. I will lose this packaging. I don't need that. There we go. So happy to finally have this bad boy loose. What a beauty with this metal flake paint job. I can't remember what video game it was. It was a racing game. I want to say it was Sega GT. Look at that interior. This is what I like about Norev. Norev is fantastic. There we go. Awesome base. This one in 1/54th scale. So we're all over the place with scale, you guys. That is fantastic. Look at those awesome little hatchbacks. We've got a luxury car and we've got vanilla car. So that's pretty cool. You wouldn't think a car was a flavor, but the Camry is definitely vanilla. That's awesome, you guys. I actually like that. What else do I have here? You know, I've got some service vehicles. Let's go on and get into those. This Police Nationale. I don't speak French, you guys. I am so sorry. I'm going to crack that off camera. I really don't think I need the packaging for this. I think I'm just going to keep these. But yeah, this is really cool. These are definitely tarted up majorette. Wow, that's really nice out of the packaging. First and foremost, what I like about this as a car, I really like that massive front window. I don't know how well you can see out of this. You know, you probably can see pretty well. Maybe the A-pillar is not so bad. One thing I hate about modern cars, the A-pillar is just terrible. This thing has a heck of a butt. What a weird car. Peugeot. That is fascinating. We've got a light bar up top. Got lens details for the headlamps. All the tampos are just absolutely perfect. On these little models, there you go with your majorette suspension. Yeah, it's got the suspension. It rolls. That is ridiculous. There we go. Scale again, you guys. Everything is a different size. That's pretty cool. Kind of like Matchbox. I definitely enjoy that. Let's keep it rolling. What else do I have? I have French cars. I've got a... Let's see. Did I even figure out what car this is? Yeah, Peugeot 308. I am so sorry, you guys. All right, let me keep it going. Come on, Mr. Camry. There we go. Sorry. All right, let me crack this. This is the fire department. I don't know what the first word is. I'm going to trust Eliseo to translate it because I've become lazy tonight and don't want to get on Google. This is pretty dope. Our emergency vehicles aren't hot hatchbacks. Now, I would assume the municipality is not going to pay for turbos and, you know, race-tuned dampers and stuff. But that's sick. I don't know. European hatchbacks are just better than a lot of things going on. And that's pretty dope. Peugeot 308, another variation. This time, we want to fight fires. Dope. What else do we have? We got another firefighter. This time, I want to find out what the model is first. Interesting. Okay. We'll take a look at the base first. This is called the Renault Alpine. Interesting. It's got an '09 date on it. It has a tow hitch. It is a 5-door. Very interesting. Very European. Highly detailed. Plastic tires. Look at that. That just looks so real. This is where Norev is over Majorette. It is a different deal than what we get in the States in terms of, say, Green Light and Auto World. Different thing going on. I really enjoy the liveries. Just stuff you don't get to see every day. I've got a race car, you guys. Another Peugeot. Funny how that works. But yeah, if you're getting cars from a French company, then bam, all the French cars. But wow, with the total tampo in the front, this thing is completely raced out. I do believe this is a WRC car. Very, very cool. Very, very trick. Excessively clean tampos. Just a plain plastic base. This is the Peugeot 208 T16. That car looks like it's ready. Oh, yeah. That's pretty dope. Oh, what scale was this in? It's amazing how it... Does it really not say? Now, that is fascinating. So here we go. There's a Norev where the scale is not on the base. And finally, one of my favorite cars, shout out to Cozy Taguchi. He sent me a lovely poster of this. This is the Renault Alpine. Let's go ahead and free the peace, you guys. Love my French cars. Have no idea why. I guess because just like everything else French, as an American, it's just automatically perceived as being excessively romantic. I really think that's all it is. I have no problem with that. But this car, and we're going to take a look at scale again, if it were 1/64 scale, would be so much smaller than all the other cars if they were the same scale. But there's your Renault Alpine. Let's take a look at the base. So now I have this version. Look at that, you guys. 1/54th scale. So that is just a little miniature and absolutely fantastic. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun cracking all of these cars. Nice to see something different instead of the same old Hot Wheels all the time and the stuff we see here. It would be nice if our companies would come out with some different castings. I understand licensing is a pain, but if you get over your profit hoarding, perhaps something different could come along. Anyway, you guys, I'm being too political, and I can't do that to you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. Please feel free to subscribe. Thank you to all new subscribers. Take care, everybody. God bless you and your families. Audi 5000.